Nau mai, hara mai, hoki mai, tēnei te rā tapu. Kei Aotearoa nei, kei Ahitereiria, ki ngā haue whā koutou e mā taki ana, e whakarongo ana nau mai, hara mai, hoki mai. Kia ora whānau te umuariki here. Waiting for Dr. Ropata to turn up and show me how to work all this stuff, but we'll give it a go anyway, whānau. Nau mai, haere mai. Kei te pēhea koutou. First of all, can you see us okay? Can't find you. Arina. Can you send link? Okay. Kia ora Arina. I think the link's on the Kiimai Māori on the page. Ka pai, Izzy. Thank you very much. Ka pai, I can see that. I'll turn this off. Ka pai koutou. Ka pai Lena. Hopefully you find us on the link on the Facebook page on Kiimai Māori. Arina. Kia ora koutou. Look, we got a little time till we get started or till we roll into things, so hopefully you'll find us. Here's Rochelle. Rochelle, sorry, I'm at the gym and so Dr. Ropata is babysitting. Ka mau te wehi. I hope you're on that treadmill going hard, Rochelle. Way to go. Pounamu group. Little steps, but important steps to better health and well-being. Mihi nui kia koe, Rochelle, koutou me tō whānau. And Dr. Ropata, if you're at home, ka pai e hoi, you better keep an eye out for me and give me some tips when we finish. Koutou, Izzy, in the house, mihi atu kia koe, kei roto I te whare, kei ko nei ahau, kei roto I te whare, kei ko nā koe, kei roto I te whare, kei ko rā koutou, katoa, kei roto I te whare, ki te ako, I tō tātou reo e. Mauri ora. Mihi nui kia koe, Jenny, long time no saw, long time no see. Pai te kiti a koe for popping in, Jenny. Mihi nui kia koe. I remember talking to you when we first started out, or we thought about trying this. So mihi nui, nice to see you back, Whai Jenny. Koutou katoa, all of you that are out there. Hello, Lana, mauri ora. Are you the one miraka te kau? Are you the one milking the cows, or is that Lena? We've got Lena and Lana. Now you guys will have to clarify who's who and where you are. I know someone's out there milking cows, miraka te kau, and downloading all the playlists to go and milk the cows and whakaronga ki te reo rangatira. Ka pai. Lana Brown, I'm a farmer. Farmer Brown, oh, that'll help me. Farmer Brown, miraka te kau. Awesome. Ka pai Lana and Lena and all of you out there for sharing our link and sharing the mahi, our reo. Sharing our reo. Even with the cows in Australia, even the cows will be mooing in Māori soon. Moo. Make sure they go moo. Ka pai koutou. Lana Brown, miraka te kau, lol, ka pai, ka pai koutou, hei, kei te pēhea, kei te pai, pēhea te mahi I tēnei wiki. How did you find the mahi I tēnei wiki? Kei te pai? I'll just let you think about that, while you're thinking about that, and I'd like to see if you, kau e whakamā koutou, drop us a hello so I know who's with us and where you are. That would be cool. But before you think about that, how about I rungi te tikanga a kui mā koro mā. We'll do this week's karakia. And this week's karakia, if you remember, it was whakataka te hau. And I know most of us know it, but some don't. So we'll just share it. And I don't know, maybe when you're doing these things it can ponder in your mind and think, oh, why would they have written this karakia? Did they even write it? Or would they have just been saying it out on a waka? Would they have been experiencing it. Just let us think about that as we marvel at these beautiful taonga that they've left us, and have a think about this one, the imagery. Oh yeah, the poetry, but the imagery, they didn't write it as poets, they wrote it as Te Reo Rangatira. Maybe they were expressing what they were feeling out on the waters on their way here. And in English, just before we do it in Māori, cease the winds from the west, cease the winds from the south. Let the breezes blow over the land, let the breezes blow over the sea. Let the red-tipped dawn come with a sharpened ear, a touch of frost, and the promise of a glorious day. Sneeze, 'tis the breath of life. How cool is that they wrote that for us and left it for us to discover all these years later, so we can just say it like, oh yeah, I know that one. But have a think about it. Tēnō pai, mihi nui kia koe Damien, a me tō hoa rangatira koutou, nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai. Whānau, let's do that in Te Reo. Cease the wind. Whakataka te hau ki te uru. Whakataka te hau ki te tonga. Kia mā kina kina ki uta. Kia mā taratara ki tai. Kia hi ake ana. Te ātā kura. He tio. He huka. He hauhu. Tihei Māori ora. I don't know about you guys, but I really love that stuff. Can you imagine it? Maybe they're out on the water. They've been out in all kinds of weather. They would know all the winds. And they would know when that prevailing wind meets that corresponding wind, and that one ceases, and that one ceases, the one from the west, the one from the south. And then that changes the whole atmosphere. Then you get a cool, it changes the temperature too. A cool inland breeze and an even colder outward sea breeze heading out. And then it sets up the pristine conditions to be born a beautiful day overnight. Kia hi ake ana. Te ata Māori e, te ātā kura, the red-tipped dawn. A touch of frost, he tio. Freshness, he huka. A breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. Listen to this. He hauhu. He hauhu. Tihei Māori ora. Can you see that? Can you see how it started out as the wind from Tāwhiri buffeting on your face? Whakatako te hau ki te uru. Whakatako te hau ki te tonga. All those buffeting winds. Kia mā kina kina ki uta. Kia mā taratara ki tai. But they knew out on the waka what's going to happen tomorrow. Kia hi ake ana. Aki is upward. Kia hi ake ana. And a continuous. Kia hi ake ana. Te ātā kura. The ata kura. A red-tipped dawn. Listen to this. Listen how the wind has transformed from that wind. He ho hu. Hoo-hoo-hoo. He ho hu. And then breathe, whānau. Tihei Māori ora. Isn't that awesome? Next time when you need to go to the doctor, well, which I might just try saying that one. What is so awesome to be here. So awesome to have all that buffeting you around, but how it transform itself from the wind of Tāwhiri Mātia and transforms itself and comes out in me and you. He hauhu, in a new invigorated breath of fresh air. Tihei Māori ora. Okay, that's enough. You know I get excited about it, but I hope you are a little bit too. And so these beautiful things we get all the time, I know you don't, but just in case, so we don't take them for granted. How cool is that karakia? Rochelle, jump on the cross trainer now and do some of those. He ho hu. And what about that word whānau? Whakataka te hau, ki te uru, te hau, ki te tonga, and all those different winds and vibrations. Mā kina kina, mā taratara, mā kina kina ki uta. For those of us like me who don't know, when we say haere ki uta, it means go inland, get inland, get inland. Haere ki uta. Mā kina kina ki uta, and then mā taratara ki tai, out to taku tai moana, out to the ocean. Mā taratara ki tai. And then look out in the morning, kia hiaki ana, te ata kura, he tio, he huka, he hau hu, ti hei, Māori ora. And while I'm there, our other favourite word, and that'll be you too, Rochelle, on the treadmill as we speak, hau ora. Better health and well-being, hau ora. Isn't our reo just awesome, how everything just lines up like that? Tēnō pai. Thanks for leaving that to us, our tipuna. Okay, whānau. I can see there's a few of you out there tonight, and tēnō mihi nui kia koutou. Thank you for dropping in. If there's some new people here, and that's thanks to you all for sharing the post and sharing the mahi. Sharing our mahi, your mahi, sharing it. You guys know I'm rusty. Waikura. So when we sing it now, we try and transform ourselves into that ho, and we become part of that wind. We become part of it. Sorry, I can't put the kuku up at the same time because my technician isn't here. He's probably tickling the kids on the couch. Ooh. Jump in with me, whānau. Whakataka te hau. That's us, that's the boys, you're there. Ki te uru. Ladies. Whakataka te hau. Ki te tonga. Kia makina kina ki uta. Kia mataratara ki tai. Kia hia te ana te atakura. He tio, he huka. Sorry for my voice. Ti hei Māori ora. Ka pai whānau, we're gonna go again. We'll just warm up. Kia ora Lana. Kia ora Lorraine Dawson. Whakataka te hau. Whakataka te hau. Ki te uru, ki te uru. Whakataka te hau ki te tonga. Whakataka te hau ki te tonga, ki te tonga. Kia makina kina. Kia makina kina. Kia mataratara ki tai. Kia hia te ana te kia whānau. Whakataka te hau ki te uru. Whakataka te hau ki te tonga. Kia mā kina kina ki uta. Kia mā taratara ki tai. Kia hi ake ana te ātākura. He tio, he huka, he hauhu, tihei Māori ora. Kia ora koutou. Kia ora koutou katoa. You wait till you get here, Ropata, you're going to get it. Ka whai, bro. Put the kettle on anyway. Okay, I'm just going to have a mihi here. What's happening? Tēnā koutou katoa. Jenny, Lana, Izzy, Damien, Mahara. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Kei roto e te whare ko Rochelle. Kei roto e te whare hākina kina. E ki. Lana. Lena Stockley is trying to write but just can't yet. I'm trying to video and show her how. Shush. Ka whai, shush you guys. I really appreciated all your tautoko, Lena and Lana, and all of you, because everyone's been dropping different things in here, either through Facebook now and on the YouTube, and there's some good mahi going on. I appreciate it. Thank you. It keeps me on my toes. You know I need to be kept on my toes, eh? So mihi nui kia koutou. Lorraine, mihi nui kia koe, Lorraine Dawson, whakataka te hau, that is right, whae, no mai haere mai. Jenny, whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia mā kina kina ki uta, kia mā taratara ki tai, e hi ake ana te ātā kura, he tio, he huka, he hauhu, he hauhunga, hau mie, huie, tae ki e. Ka pai Jenny. Jenny probably wrote that up for everyone to see. Thank you. Tēnā rawa atu koe. Thank you for popping that up. I'm going to ask a question. Can everyone else see these chats? Somewhere within your stream or with what you're doing, it's called a chat. So I don't think it stays on there afterwards. But can you guys see each other's chat coming up? Have a look around on your screen or have a look around on your phone and see if you can see a thing where, okay, yep, I tino pai. So you can see all this abuse I'm getting here. Ka whai. Hayley Tanga, oh, Māori ora ki a koe. Hayley Tanga, koutou, etahi o koutou, come along here and join us in some of our weekly classes. Hayley, always thinking of frosty Christchurch mornings, looking out at the Southern Alps. Te hei, Māori ora. That's right too, whai Hayley. I was born down there in Burnham. I was the army brat, and our papa, we came down like all of our folks back in the day in the 60s. Don't forget I'm only young. And they come down, and that's how we ended up. Like you say, how come we haven't got our reo? But we just, you know, some of our folks come down to find work. Some of our whānau have had to go further afield now, overseas, to find good mahi. And we were brought up down, listen to this place, down in Burnham military camp, and then I was brought up all around there in Kaiapoi and Vrangiora, and yeah, we know what fresh air is. And then for a change, we moved because of the army, Waiōuru. As we say, Waiuru. But think of that, Waiōuru. Waiōuru. Whakataka te hau ki te uru. And you know what it's like up there too, whānau. It's pretty fresh. So kia ora whai Hayley, ngā mihi nui kia koe. Sorry I didn't catch up with you this week. But I you know, we had a kōrero about that online. So ngā mihi nui, nice to see you here. Rāniera in the whare, ka mau te wehi e hoa. Oh, mihi nui kia koe Rāniera, and your thank you for your mahi e hangai ana ki ngā whakatauki. You gave your 3 different perceptions and thoughts towards the whakatauki, and I like it. I like it, and I want you all to think about that. Think about this karakia, think about the waiata, think about the little things that we've got right in front of us. He, te, me, ngā. And I appreciate the different concepts and contexts that you wrote about the whakatauki, rāniera, mihi nui kia koe. I can't quite think of it all at the moment on the trot, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of last week's whakatauki, and yes, actually it was e kore. It was like this. It's like what's happening now. Don't take the easy way out. E kore e hoa atu ki runga. E kore e hoa atu ki runga. And I'm trying to recall what you wrote, because so many people have written, but this is the point. Thank you all for thinking about it and taking the time. I appreciate it. Rāniera koutou. I better move on. There's others. So mihi nui kia koe. Rāniera. Tēnā koe. Brent Simpson. Mihi nui kia koe. I'm not sure where you are, but no mai hara mai. Welcome. Welcome to the whānau. To the whānau. This is our online whānau. Wow! It's the wow online whānau. It's the whānau online wānanga. Yeah, the people over here, they said, bro, you can't call that a wānanga. And I went, why not? Well, it's te whare wānanga o te umuariki. They said, it is a wānanga. If this is what the word tells you, whānau, I'll go back to when you're born, and you take that first sneeze, tihei mauriora, tihei. And then from that time, that's your first sneeze. Then after you've been here 5 seconds, you've had some. There's your hauora. I'll give it a couple more just for Rochelle. That's your ha. That's your Te Reo Māori, from your tipuna, from your parents, right back from your ancestors, Te Reo Māori, but your ha, all those ha I told you about, eventually that'll be your aroha, your koha, your everything, te ha o hini ahu one. But after you've taken about 5 breaths, e rima o ngā ha, what does that mean? It's turned into wā, it's turned into time. Anyway, that's me dragging it out, wā. So this time that we're spending on the online here is a wā. And like I said before about wairua, te wā me te wāhi i ngā taha e rua, even in the physical and in the spiritual, in the wairua and here in the material, this is a wānanga, a period to provoke thought, as we say here, whakawhiti kōrero, whakawhiti whakaaro, and exchange. So yeah, it's a wānanga. Welcome to your own wānanga. Anyway, who says we need a diploma? But it's good to have a diploma too. That's good fun. You get along there to those whare wānanga. But that's the difference, isn't it, whānau? That's why they're called te whare wānanga. Te whare wānanga o Awanuiarangi, te whare wānanga o Aotearoa, te whare wānanga o Raukawa, and all the different whare wānanga and institutes. Wikitoria, Massey. Ka pai koutou. Oh, ka pai. Oh, tēnā koe, Brent. Waiheke. Is that Waiheke Island? Because I wouldn't mind hooking up for a holiday. Ka pai. Waiheke, no mai hara mai, mihi nui kia koe. Just help us out. Who's the iwi up there, bro? Is it? I'm not going to have a guess because I might, be kūware to some that are there. Oh, welcome. Kia ora hoa. Are you getting this stream out on Waiheke Island, or have I got the place wrong? No, Waiheke. You're from Waiheke. No, and that's it, whānau. When someone comes up to you and says, where are you from? No hea koe. No hea koe. And so we might have been born in Christchurch, but no, and you normally would say your iwi, no Tuoi, no Kahungunu, no Ruapani, or you might want to give the location, no Waikare Moana, or Kutipuna. Kia ora koutou. Oh, Oh, you are. Are you out on Waiheke tonight at the moment? Ehua. Because it's cool to see if we're getting reception out that way. Oh, ka pai. Ka pai, Lorraine. Ai, motu Waiheke. Mauri ora. Woo! Don't forget that holiday, cuz. We're cousins now, online cousins. Ka pai koutou. Lina. Tēnā koe, Lina. Ārina, tēnā korua ko lāna. Koutou katoa. Okay, I think we're up to date with everyone now. Let's think about the mahi that we did during this week. For all those asking, where are the PDFs? where are the ebooks? Have you heard of getting round to it? I spent all day. It's like, when I took this on, I thought, oh yeah, that'll be okay. I can make 10 weeks, 5 videos. It's ended up being 7 videos, 70 videos, and and I might make some PDFs, and I might make some ebooks. I'm just still getting around to some of it, whānau. I finished the ebook last night. I finished the ebook last night, whānau, and I'm up to about week 3 of the PDFs. So aroha mai that I wrote that. I thought, oh yeah, it's easy, it won't take me long. But I forgot to factor into it that you need to have a sleep now and again, and you have to go and do some other things during the week, and I forgot about all that. But I'm getting around to it, okay? I'm hoping if I don't get it finished tonight, I'm that close. Just be patient. Once it's out there and I'm up to date, I hope to be able to send them to you like every week. Because the truth is, at a normal wānanga, you would have this paperwork with your videos every week. So aroha mai mo taku he. Yeah. Kei te whai? All right then. Who said that? Not good enough. Lana said not good enough. No, she didn't. Tino pai here. I've been enjoying all the correspondence and the emails and the generous feedback. It helps me a lot. So kia ora koutou. Kia ora. Ka whai Rana. Oh, Rana, I wasn't stalking your page, but tino pai te kiti o koutou e a kōrua tamahine haere ki te pō ngāhau, te pō kani, and the, what do you call it? Te bante. No, I won't even try and say that word. Debutante. E kore hoatu ki runga. Debutante. Oh, awesome. Tino pai koutou. Koutou tamariki, mokopuna. Tino pai te mahi a whānau koutou. Ka pai. Thank you for sharing, and that's a good thing with Facebook. You can see what everyone's up to, you know, because that's just how it works. So it's nice to see your streams coming in, or your pictures of your whānau. Debutante. Yeah, I didn't quite make it to the St. Joe's do, because we all got caught smoking at Hata Whaora. It was like, and when we got the cane, and I said to Father, oh, Father, how come I got 6 and Damien he only got 4? And he says, because you were all out of bounds, but you had the cigarettes. Yeah, so they were looking to cull some people out because it was too full to go on the bus to St. Joseph's, to Hatohohepa and Ahuriri and Napier. So yeah, they staked the prefects, set us up, Rolly Roreti in them, and wait till I see him, and all our bros, the prefects, and they caught us smoking. Yeah, tino pai, those are good times. Getting the cane, I didn't mind getting the cane, it just kept me in line. Ka pai, mahi. Oh, I can't even, mahi, ka pai. Sorry, whānau. Okay, hey, I'm just back to the beginning. And for those who are just joining, still had some whānau this evening, just starting the 10 week, and tino pai, I think. Yeah, tino pai. I think it's like anything, like any workout, even at the gym. Jump on whenever you're ready, but it would be good to go back and start from the beginning, only because of the fact that each week builds on each other. And with that in mind, I think we'll just take a quick stroll down memory lane, and we'll just start from week 1, and we'll try and use our hene ngaro, and I want you to as well try and remember back to week 1, and we'll go to our kupu hau, and I think remember it was beginnings. He, te, me, ngā. And I hope you're slowly experiencing different usages of he, te, me, ngā. And when someone goes, hey, tell me, what does that mean? It's like, oh, how long is a piece of string? And you're probably experiencing all the different he, te, me, ngās that as you've been going along in the journey. So, for instance, tango here, he rākau. It's like, which one? Oh, he rākau. And we've learnt from way back then, a or some of. Tango here, he rākau. Remember that, and to bring that into play when you're practicing. And I know we focus on the big words, but I'd like you to be mindful of all the small words, all the small prefixes and suffixes, just like he, te, me, ngā. And ki te, kōrero ki a rāniera. Ka pai, focus on those two so it can give your reo some direction, and that is a directional. There's about 13 different inferences for the E's and keys, and don't ask me what they all are, okay? But there's lots of them. But here's one. Ka pai e hoa, kōrero mai. Oh, ka pai. Kōrero ki a ia. Kōrero ki a rāniera. So try and think what you're saying when you say it. Ho mai ki ahau. E rua o ngā rākau kōwhai. Ka pai, so just slow your kōrero down and make it relevant to the picture in front of you, or the context, or the discussion you're having. I'm no expert, but all I can say is don't be afraid to slow down and enjoy the kupu, like that karakia. Enjoy it and savour it and find a whole new world there. He te me ngā. And and I never ever heard of that kiwaha before. Me he te. Woo! Me he te. And I can't stop saying it now. It's my new kiwaha. It's my go-to kiwaha. Own it like a boss. I said, moko, my moko. I said, my moko Waitaki, have you heard of this kiwaha? It's me he te. And she goes, yeah, koro. I said, well, what does it mean? She goes, like a boss. And I went, oh, I told everyone it means wicked. But it sort of does, whatever it is. Remember, for some of us who are just learning like me, that they are sayings, idioms, whatever that means. Who's going to look up idiom and tell us what it means? And this will help though, colloquialism and slang. So they don't necessarily mean anything in a kiwaha per se. But it does when we learnt it as a new word. He, te, me, ngā. He, whare, te, waka, me, ngā, tamariki. So they have their meaning and context there. But when you put it into a kiwaha, me he te, it's like, what does that mean? It means me he te. Ka pai? Ka pai, so have fun with the reo, and don't always try and analyse too much. Otherwise you'll be like me and you won't get any sleep. But then do explore. But then let things go. Just take it with a grain of salt. Me he te. And as this week's whakatauki said, e kore hoatu ki runga. And as Rāniera showed me and taught me by writing, don't give up. Persevere. That one is a little bit literal. E kore, e hoatu ki runga. It's like persevere. E kore. Don't It's like a negative. It's like, don't do that. E kore, no. E kore, e hoatu ki runga. And we were just playing on this week's kupu of ho mai, hoatu. So I thought, I wonder if there's a whakatauki using that in there. That's all I'm doing there, whānau. E kore e hoatu ki runga. But the message there is persevere. And like Raniera did, don't just take what Raniera says. I like you guys to think of these whakatauki. Every time you see a whakatauki, from now on, not only from me, think of at least 3 different ways what they're meaning with that whakatauki. Okay? Because unlike a kiwaha, someone asked earlier, I'm sorry, someone asked, what is a whakatauki? I think I saw that earlier in Aroha Mai. I thought, yeah, we must answer that. Whakatauki. I can only talk to it like this. The Kiimai 5, they're all to do with sayings. And that's why the word ki, and that's the last part of the word whakatauki. Now I want to take you to the front of that word. That big long word, it's about 2 days long. And the last bit is ki, with a macron, but you know I like to say 2 eyes. Ki, because it's ki, and it's to say something. Ki, whakatau ki. And also we use kupu. We use letters and sounds, oro, and then we formulate them, and from a root, a base, a foundation, ko te pū, te more, and they join up, and you've got kupu, and then you've formulated a word using pū themselves because they're letter. So this is where your whakatauki starts from different sounds and vibrations, so you can say them, but they become sayings, audible, not written per se, but audible. Yeah, and there's the difference. They're all sayings. They didn't run around with a tablet saying, here bro, I'll send you a message. They were all sayings, whakatauki. Is that helping? So, big long word, ki on the end, but to whakatauki. To say something, to express your sentiments, to quell an argument, to give an analogy to something by using a narrative or a figure of speech, whakatauki, and to lay it down, whakatauki, to lay something and to make everyone think about it. Like I've asked you to do, don't just take it to say, oh yeah, I've heard that one. It's like, what does it mean? And why did that kaumātua say it at that hui? And why did he choose that one? There's thousands. But after a while, you'll see how valuable they are and how they can whakatau and how they can quell an argument or a disagreement using the whakatauki. Oh, actually, you got me excited. Get this one. Here's one. No, well, I can't use it. But it's in line with what we've just talked about. Who knows what I'm thinking about? This key, which is not part of the Kiimai 5, this key, like all the rest, is special. This key has been instrumental in settling disagreements between big factions or big iwi. What is that key, whānau? I'm going to leave that with you. E key, you reckon? Have a look. Have a think. Does anyone know what that key is? Raniera, are you still awake? Koutou. Who knows what key I'm thinking? It's not John Key. I'm sure he sold my river and then he's gone on holiday. But aroha ki aia. Aroha ki aia, I won't give him a hard time. Just hope Jacinda does a better job. Anyone know? Rochelle, bahaha. To understand, kapai, English, saying what's up bro, literally, yeah, what's up bro. If learning English, it would be troublesome. Yes, kapai raniera, koutou, Lena, Stockley, mahi, kapai. You should have known. to have had a book down there. Ka pai, are you fellas still there? Is our tuhi, are you guys still there? Does anybody know the key that I'm referring to? Aye? Oh, what key is it? Not in the key of D major, not that key. Anybody? I must say, oh, here we got some coming. A big hui key. You fellas are hard case. No idea. Rochelle, do some squats. You're going to get it when I get around there too. Key. Ka pai. Oh, it's good to see you guys are still awake. This key, you'll know it now when I say it. But this is the beautiful thing of the reo and how it all lines up. Hang on. Rochelle. How many? 50. Here it is, whānau. Oha ki. Oha ki. Even that, whānau, remember what we talked about at the beginning? Toha. Now, for those who don't know, and I know a lot of you will know what an oha ki is, but for those who don't, that's a person's dying breath. Oha ki. That's when I talked about how you come into this world and that's your ha, and then you got all those ha's and that builds up a wa, and then when you take your last breath, you know, te whakamutunga, before you go to te mutunga kore, to the eternal breath. Some people like to say something or they share something, and that's it, fire. Oha ki. Oha ki. Thank you, Jenny. And that's another key, and it's just like the kianga, the kiwaha, the whakatau ki, and even the waiata ki naki supports what you talked about. And a person's dying wish, they might leave this and say, hey, you guys, I want us to lay down our arms. I want us to stop fighting with our neighbours over there. And I tell you, whānau, I can't quote the stories, but I've heard and I believe in my studies at the Wānanga, where oha ki have been instrumental in settling big and saving people's lives. Oha ki. So you see how beautiful and how awesome the reo is, and how all those ki line up. So there you go, whānau, and that, if whoever asked earlier on, and I'm sorry because it's way back, what is a whakatauki? Hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight into it, and why for this workout. Like Rochelle's down there doing a physical workout, and this is a heningaro workout using Te Reo Māori. I decided to use the different components of the workout, the upper, lower, cardio, weight resistance, body weight, but I did it like that, like using kupu, using kiwaha, using kianga, sentences and phrases, using whakatauki, and using waiata kinaki. And so hopefully that we have an understanding now. Mm-hmm. And isn't that beautiful that a person's last wish? I will give you one example of an oha ki that is currently in place and is working well. And I'm proud to say that I've been there and been part of that oha ki. And actually, without being rude myself, I feel it has enhanced my life, and I wanted to contribute it to it. When I was at Te Wānanga o Raukawa in Ōtaki, they have what we have different mātāpono. Those are like standards or values, and they're all based on, there's 10 of them, and those, I can't quote them all, because those are things like wairuatanga, manaakitanga, ukaipōtanga, wairuatanga, and so we call them the tangas, but to me they're called ngā mātāpono. Those are the standards, and you know, of standards to run a good wānanga. But what they also have there, they have many different things, and this is te reo and tikanga in play in action. So that's how you set up a tikanga for your wānanga. And on the campus, on the wānanga itself, they had it written up. It was the oha ki. And get this one. This one will save a few lives in battlefield. This oha ki was, if I get it wrong, whānau, but this is as close to the story that I heard, that Whatarangi Winiata, the originator who started that wānanga, when he told us a story, and Harry used an oha ki from one of the kuia, one of the whaia who used to work there. And I think she worked in various departments and of manaakitanga, of supporting people on their journey. Well, the issue is about smoking. Whata Winiata and the people of there, they tried different ture and different tikanga to stop the whānau from smoking, and tried all sorts of things, as you do at a campus. Oh, you can't smoke there, and well, can you build us a tent over there? You can't smoke there. And then there's like, you can't smoke there, and then everyone, back in the day, everyone used to smoke outside, right outside the wānanga, right there. And as you can all imagine, it wasn't a good look for te whare wānanga o Raukawa. But in that whakatauki we did this week, e kore hoatu ki runga, they persevered and persevered. And then this lady was passing away that I've been talking about. Don't quote me, but you can a little bit, because this is the part I'm a little bit grey on. But I think maybe in those days, because you know we were right into having a mummy, having a hikareti, and that was her dying wish, that people didn't struggle like she did in her dying days. And her oha ki for the campus, for te whare wānanga o Raukawa, was me mutu i te mummy hikareti, i te kai hikareti, is smoking. And do you know what? You know, that oha ki changed everyone's attitude. It was instrumental in helping a lot of people who were trying to give up smoking. It wasn't a whakatauki, it was a oha ki. It changed everyone's attitude to, oh, we need somewhere to smoke. Everyone had a different attitude. And a lot of people still do smoke, but they find different ways now to go and have a smoke. But in their mind, that oha ki is always prevalent in everyone's mind, and everyone's trying to think, hey man, I'm here for hauora. And they've built about a $12 million gym. It's called Ngā Purapura. It's a beautiful thing they're doing there. And so over there you got your academic side, the taha hinengaro, you got the taha wairua, and now they built Ngā Purapura, and you got the taha tinana. And that's where I ended up going whānau to do my degree for kawa oranga was the degree, kawa oranga. And what's its kawa? Tihei mauri ora. Yeah. Aroha mai. Flippin' hell, the time goes fast. But, you know, thanks for sharing. Thanks for listening. I'm trying to keep it relevant, and I didn't even cover any of the other weeks. But hopefully, give you a bit more insight. Look at the power of that oha ki. Hey. Maybe throughout the week now, maybe it's provoked some thought in you guys. Have a think about it. You might have heard of a oha ki. And tell us about it, or have a think about it. Yeah, cool, eh? And plus, those, and you know, in all our different tipuna, they left a lot of prophetic words too, lots of them. I don't want to quote them all because I might get them wrong, but here's one. Rewe mania poto, kei te whawhai tonu mātou. Hui! Kei te whawhai tonu mātou. And, you know, back in the day, that would have meant, yeah, we'll continue to fight. We'll fight to the end. But you know what they'll want for us. I tēnei rā, they still want us to kei te whawhai tonu mātou. All of our tipuna, they fought for us to be here. They fought for us to be here. And they died for us to be here. So we can say, Te Reo Māori ora. And yeah, embrace your reo. Do the little bits you can. Don't worry about what you can't do. Got some more things coming up, hopefully next term, to expand or to strengthen what we're doing here. Thinking of running a closed group, because just for the community in there, so you'll be supported. We talked about it a few weeks ago. I think I'll just simply call it Patua Te Taniwha. Yeah, and whatever taniwha you want to patu. If one of them's smoking, that could be a good idea, Patua Te Taniwha. But the Patua Te Taniwha I'm thinking about is to overcome, and I've simply put it as to overcome shyness. And I think I've talked about it here before. You think, oh, it's easy for te umu to go in there and kōrero. It isn't. It isn't. And I'm learning to be better every day. But that's what I want to do, is take you guys on a 10-week journey of Patua Te Taniwha. No good coming in that group if you can't, you know, if you e kore hoatu ki runga, come in there and try. And whoever joins in there, I know you're going to make it. You know why? Because we're all in there together. And we're all going to work hard at helping to overcome our shyness and our ability to kōrero. And to get on and send me a clip with you doing this week's karakia without flinching, mehe te. Ka whai koutou? Oha ki, whakatauki. Oh, Rochelle, I'm at home now, but was hard out. But good workout. Have been listening in though. Ka whai, Rochelle and everyone out there. And Rochelle, when I come round to have a hui with rōpata, like maybe tonight later, and I don't leave till 3 in the morning, oh, mihi nui kia koe in your whānau. Thank you. It's good to have someone to talk to. And my mate Te Wiata, he'll be wanting to rock and roll about 5 a.m. Don't go and take your mates down to the gym and get them started. And now when they come and pick you, say, bro, get out of bed. It's like, oh, shivers. Ka whai. Yeah, look after that ha. And that oha ki, that's it all in there. While we're here, whānau, that's our obligation to look after that ha and the oha ki and all the ha's in between. And those ha's is your hauora, your health and well-being. And, you know, I'm the first one to shoot down to McDonald's after this sometimes, but, you know, we keep working at it, whānau. E kore hoatu ki runga. Persevere. Ask for support from your whānau. Do it together. Yeah, whānau. We can get together. You know what I like to do one time? We've had a good crew tonight. I'm really humbled and respectful for all the people who have stuck in here. There's been 15, 16 of you, and that's a lot for me. It's like normally it's just ko au, ko koe, ko ia. There's like 3 of us. Yeah. Mihi nui kia koutou. I'd like us to look at soon, now that we're growing a little bit, soon, maybe once a month, that maybe I could do this, but maybe alongside this we could jump in together and do a Zoom class. Zoom. Hey, and we can have a Zoom class, and then I can maybe put you into little groups, hopefully, that's how it works. And you guys can talk amongst yourselves. I'll give us a little objective to do. Talk about this whakatauki. You'll go into your little groups. Australia versus Aotearoa. Farmer Brown and kapai. Just something to think about, so we can keep it fun and keep it happening. As you know, you guys, I'm needing to also try and find some mahi. I've had a couple of people asking me, you know, do you do online classes? And yes, I do. Part of my whakamā is I don't like talking about it, but I need to. So if you know anyone who wants to do some mahi, some one-on-one, or yeah, I'm happy to work with work groups, and I'm happy to travel too. I've had one man that wanted to travel over from Aussie and do a wānanga here for a week, and man, I'm humbled at that. And I'm happy to travel too, you know, whatever, bring it on. Ka pai rāniera, ka pai irana, ka pai lana, ka pai lina. Big shout out to Dr. Ropata. Oh yeah, wait till I see him. Isn't he a cool dude, eh? He's helped me heaps. Tangata tino humari e. You know, tērā tangata, he tangata Pākehā ia. And he just come along to one of our classes, and I saw him sitting in the corner, and I went, oh, you know, you don't know, eh? You can see the corners of the whare, but you can't see the corners of the heart. You don't know who's going to come up and knock on your door at the end of that class. And been coming down here ever since, Dr. Ropata. I'm going to give him his doctorate soon. Like my old man says, a BA, you get him broken and pohara, and a PhD and a post-hole digger, but tino mihi ki aia, kia Ropata. And that aroha, that's in all of us, and all of you guys sticking around. Lana, yeah, tino pai, yeah. Okay, fellas, make them easy. I only answer easy questions, but just to finish off, how about you fellas give me a couple of pātai? Just ask anything you want to ask, or you want to do something, or do you have some ideas of something we could do for our reo? Or how about a couple of ideas there just before we knock off whānau? How about that? I'll just let you think about that, and I'll just... Have you fellas had enough for now? It's all good. As you know, it takes a... If possible, here we go. Kia ora whānau, kia ora Lana. It better be an easy one, Lana, or look out. You owe me some milk. Is it possible to share some English versus Te Reo things on your page? I have a few problems trying to use the dictionary. I never have enough. Ka pai Sue Craney, nice to see you here. Whaiahuhana, kia ora koe. Never have enough. Lana, hang on, I haven't got there yet. Ka pai Lana, are you doing it in the milking shed or what? Okay, Raniera, thank you. Knowing when to use the ngā tia on the end of verbs. Oh, you're on the tractor, Lana. Oh, you're a cracker. Ka pai, Raniera. Ka pai e hoa. You know, sometimes I've got to be careful. I might get myself into trouble, but I'm just going to wing it a little bit. But I think I mentioned these words last week that Raniera's talking to. And I don't like too much talking about verbs, pronouns and that, because to tell the truth, I didn't really know what they were when I went to school. I was too busy out the back. But to turn the mahi into like a verb, and it becomes like a kupuhangu, what they call a kupuhangu. But you know, if you want to know all this tricky stuff, you've got to watch Pānia, is it Pānia Papa, is it? Te Papa, e rātau mā, ngā tino tōhunga o te reo. But just with what Raniera's asked whānau, he's talking about hia, tia, ria, ngia. And there could be others, but try that. Like he, te, me, ngā, but we go hia, tia, ria, ngia. Try that. Hia, tia, ria, ngia. And what Raniera is referring to is when do you use those? How do you put them onto a word? And which one do you choose? About which one do you choose how I found it and how one of our kuia from Te Tairawhiti, Whai Liz Hunkin, told me, the one that sounds reka ki o taringa. And that's usually a bit of a help. So you try all the words, you try your word and you put on hia, tia, ria, ngia, and see what feels and sounds right to you. And if it sounds reka, if it sounds kawa, or perhaps don't use that word. And then put it in the context of your sentence. Ka pai? Oh, here's one. Thank you, I've been trying to think and talk. Here's one. Whānau, good work, Raniera. So whānau, we taught you the word waiho. Waiho. Ka pai? Now I want to put it in place, in motion to you. I want to give it as like an instructive and tell you waihotia. Oh, waihotia. Waihotia. Ka pai, and that's a good one. Let's try the other words with it. Waihotia, waihoria, waihohia. See? Waihonia, waihotia. So go through all of them, and after a while you'll find a pattern in the ones that fit. See, waiho here, that doesn't fit, eh? Ka pai, bro. And actually it was with all the words this week. Tango. Tango is your base word. Tango. When we do the pangaro soon, the maths and that, for subtraction, tango. We'll say e rima, tango, e rua, ka toru. So tango is to like take or to subtract. But if I'm going to tell you to take some out, tango here. Can anyone pick a word that we can use? And you could use maybe tango here, tango ria, tango ngia. Sometimes when you see some of the older people writing, you'll see them using here, tia, ria, or ngia. Just know that they're all the same. It's doing the same thing to the word. Ka pai whānau? Later on, you know, when we're going to do one of those Zoom things, rather than talk about it like this, I'll set us up an exercise and we'll just do it. We'll just do it. We'll take the kupu, then we'll add the kupu tahangu on it, and we'll do it like that. But anyway, while we're at it, just give me a couple of kupu. Tango here. Yeah, ka pai, that's right. Tango here. Well, actually, you picked the right one, whānau, because all those three kupu have it in it. And here's the other one. Whaka hokia. And that reminds me, sometimes it's just the letter A. Because the key word in there is what? Hoki. Hoki mai e tamama. To return. To return, I'm asking you to put it back. Whakahoki. Now, it wouldn't sound right if we said whakahoki ria, whakahoki ngia, whakahoki hia. So we go whakahokia. And that's the same thing. Some words, yeah, you'll come across different words now. Where it's just used the letter A. The one that's coming to me at the moment is like puriane. See? Puria. The word is pure. Puriane. Cleansing. Puriane e te hau. Be cleansed and shared e te hau by the winds. Ka pai? Oh, there's one. Mo. Ka pai whaiahuhana. So, mo. Mauria. Mauria. It's kia mow to grass, but mauria. Ka pai? I think the best way is we'll do some mahi. When we move along on our week to week, they become soon some of our exercises and mahi that we do. But that's good. Tino pai. Oh, or is it Modi, Modia? No, but good point. As you know, Modi is Modi, but this Modia, I believe, is comes from the word mo and modia, to grasp and to take hold. Modia. Ka pai. But yeah, watch out for that. There's two different words. Modi, life essence. Modia. But hold on to that life essence, or hold on to something else. Modia. Oh, while we're talking about Modia, when you tell the children to hold hands, like say kia mau, or say pupuri ringa, pupuri. Now you'll know this word, pupuri tia. Did I say tia in all those here tia? Here, tia, ria, ngia, a, ka pai. You see now? But like the whakatauki, you just got to experience it, take a few and write it out. You know, when I give you the kupu hou for the week, and it's only like that big in the box at the top, or the whakatauki o kiwaha, I like you to write it out. But write it out, and while you're there, do what we're doing here. Just have a play round in the kupu iti, in the little book. Just have a play round. That's what this is about. And that's what expanding your wānanga is about. The wānanga we have together, and then expanding your own knowledge. Don't just take it for what I tell you. You give a bit more. Tino pai. Zoom would be easier. Yeah. Tino pai. I better let you guys go. I don't even want to. That's why it would be cool, I reckon, if we did Zoom sometime, so we can see each other, or I can see if you're awake or asleep, or milking the cows. Or are you driving a tractor right now, Lana? I can't believe that, but one of the whānau who's joined us, whānau, over the last couple of weeks. I wouldn't put it past you, because I know it's a real. Hey, I saw your tamae caught the ika nui, eh? Wow, that was a big fish your son caught. He could hardly lift it. Man, that would have been a tino hakari, eh? I noticed too that look at the kupu whakaako, it's pronounced whakaako, but why not whakaako? Ka pai. I think just like in short, when I tried to write out, when I first went to learn, like you guys now got real inquisitive, and then I was like trying to dream up, rewrite the reo, and I was going, there must be a code to doing macarons, or what we call tohu tō. The tohu is a sign that it's long, tohu tō, ka pai, macarons. Or, and then I ran it, I was going, there must be a pattern, and because I told my kaiako, I said, nah, I'm going to work it out. So I'd sit up there for nights trying to work out, and I was writing all the words out that have got tohu tō on them, and all the ones that haven't, Lana, like that, whakaako. And then, oh man, I was getting a headache, because I was determined. E kore hoatu ki roga, I was determined to work out the secret. Do you know what the secret is, whānau? There is none. It's like, mā te kōrero, and mā te he, ka tika. Yeah, it's just mā te wā. Mā te wā. And stop trying to know it all today. It's not like a just 50 cent. You just can't get the reo just like that. And the reason for that, Lana, is that word, unlike others, is made up of two words. And the prefix is the prefix like we've talked about, like last week, whakaaria mai, or whakaako. So there's two words, and the key word in there is ako. And to teach, but like what we're doing tonight, to instruct and to teach and share to whakaako. And I think that it's not blended, like if it was a macron, it would be whakaako. But some do say it that way, it dialectually different, whakaako. And some say whakaako. Ka pai? And it's because there's two different words there. And we talked about them last week or the week before, whakaaro. I talked about it still being part of the process of like aroha. I'll go back to when I started here today. Aro is to turn, ha, and give you my time and breath, time of day, my consideration, my empathy, aroha. I think in the process of aroha, and it just tunes within my body and permeates my whole body and goes to my mind, then that aro begins to turn in my mind, and I start the thought process of consideration from that love, whakaaro. And like you say, whakaaro, but it's blended, whakaaro. Hope that's helping a little bit. And then now that also when you're doing your writings, and why I want you to write every week, not a lot, but at least a little bit, what I've written there. And then when you get the, for all those people who rightly so deserve these PDF, when you finally get them, all I would like is for you to go back to week 1 and write the extended version out. At the moment you got that much, and then when you get it, it's just going to like double because it's really that picture grid. So there'll be a little bit more to write and expand. Then once you've done that, whānau, put some more down the bottom and fill those notebooks up. I reckon we should give a prize for the most full notebook. Ka whai whānau. Here's a question. Can you guys see all the questions? Can you all see all of them when they come up? Sowing the seed. Yeah. Oh, you can. Ka pai lana. Tēnā koe. 1 metre. 1 metre 17. What was that? The ika. Woo. Okay, Rochelle. Was Māori originally spoken only, or was it also written? Good question, eh, whānau? But maybe my own perception, and while you are thinking about that and writing an answer to that, whānau, I'd appreciate it. My own knowledge is, maybe it's in this word here, Te Reo Māori. Te Reo Māori kind of tells me it's a spoken language. But I do believe that perhaps they would have had... Oh, here we go, whānau. It's good. I like it when you ask questions and I don't know the answer, because it makes me and you all think. Whānau, how did our people write and tell a story? How did they write something for the future so we never forget it? How did they write it? I'm not going home till you tell me the answer. Good question, Rochelle. Whānau, how did our people write? We know how they captured it in waiata and mōtiatia and whai kōrero, but how did they write it? Good question. Here we go. Woo! I'm going to charge you overtime too. Ka pai Brent, ka pai koutou, Jenny, Brent, Izzy. Yes, we're getting there. Shot. Izzy, the rafters in the marae. We are in the right place. We are in the whare. What do they tell in particular on the rafters in the marae? Yep, and they told stories. You're right. But we're referring to the written content. How did our people write it? Told stories. Here we go, Rāniera. My koro knew his whakapapa going back 6 generations because he didn't write it It had to be memorised. Yeah, and that's right, whānau. That's right, Rochelle. When our tohunga and that are out on that waka I talked about coming here from Hawaii Nui, Hawaii Roa, they couldn't bring their Facebook with them, or a notebook or a puka iti. They had to memorise it. And so things like the karakia of old, I'd imagine, and that tohunga, that would have been through his blood, through his whole life, passed down, just like what Ranier is talking about, through the ancestors. And whānau, it is so important, especially back then, that they didn't get it wrong. I'm just making it up, but I'm sharing because I believe if they got it wrong, it was deemed a bad omen, and there was lots of things that had to happen as a consequence of getting things wrong. Don't want to tell you what they are, but that's how our people survived. That's how they guaranteed the reo survived. The whakapapa, the historic events, where to turn off, what stars to follow. And that was all, Rochelle, that was all through memory. But getting back to the question, and Raniere, mihi nui kia koe me tō pāpā, me tō kraua, rātou, and all our tipuna, all our whānau that have passed things down from the repositories of knowledge, of the hiningaro, and the alertness, and why our old people used to like them. They didn't have a prayer book. They would recite the karakia over and over, 3 o'clock in the morning, when our heart is receptive, the wairua is right, and they're in tune with themselves, the whenua, the creator, the creations. And that was how they ensured it didn't get fragmented and changed. And that whānau, coming back to what we talked about tonight, was part of being part of te whare wānanga of knowledge. Yeah. But I'm going to come back. I see some more written. How did we actually write about it? Now that was the kōrero and the retaining. How did we write about it? And I think Izzy's we're in there. We're in the whare. Yes, Hayley. Yes, koutou, katoa. Yeah, oh, cool. I'm seeing some new now. Carvings, whakairo. There's a word, there's the prefix, whakairo. And those are our forms of writing, whakairo. Yeah. Carvings. Tell a whole story about that marriage to that ancestor. And look, when you look down the carvings, Rochelle, in the whare, and one's holding a fish and one's holding, that's the writings of the ancestors. And the stories like Raniera is talking about, they will be taught to the carver. He would know the story because that's part of his tohungatanga, that's part of his ministry, as he learns these things in his hiningaro, then he carves the story. Yeah. And the kōwhaiwhai, and like Izzy's talking about, the colourful panels, they all tell a story. Ko tukutuku, the weaving, they're telling story, they're storytelling. Isn't it awesome? You can go to Te Papa, and that's awesome too. But when you go into your whare nui, there'll be a story there for you, and it'll be written. It'll be etched into the carvings, into the kōwhaiwhai. Not all houses are carved, but there still will be a kōrero for you in your whare, because that's your whare tipuna. And for various reasons, our people were sort of encouraged in those days to all come under the one house, maybe of God, and for a while we held out, e kore hoatu ki runga, but eventually some of our tipuna decided it was a good idea to support as Apiranga Ngata says, you know, tō ringa ki te rākau a te Pākehā to join forces and alienate, allies, form allies with the new people. It's good. Sometimes we can get grumpy about these things, but it's the truth, whānau. It's how we all came about and how we all are now. And it's good there's people fighting for our just and for our equity and our things. But it's who we are too now in the world, and you know, we could have had it worse, put it that way. You know, I'm not singling anyone out, but I just because I've over here doing my studies or because I you know, even though I'm like you guys, I was born and bred in Christchurch, and my mum's a Pākehā, so the only thing I knew about Māori was go down the shop and get some bread. Ricky, and they used to call me Ricky, and that's even our names changed. Te Reo Māori, and you become Ricky, but tino pai, it's part of our journey. Whare whakairo, that's right. That's right. And what Whaia Lorraine is talking about here is the difference between a fully ancestral carved house with the stories carved into it. He whare whakairo, Rochelle. Thank you, Lorraine. And some of us, they're not carved, so they are whare nui. And some are whare tipuna. And maybe some aren't. Or you know, because I'm thinking, down at the marae here at our college where Whaihaele is, we have a whare nui. It's a whare nui. It's a whare whakairo because it's got carvings on it. And it's got lots of ko tuku. But I'm just wondering, is it a whare tipuna? Because it's a whare that's been built on a college for learning for the children, tamariki. But what I might add, that marae, kia ai o te noho, it's a mokopuna marae to whakarongotai, which is the parent marae, the whare tipuna and the whare nui in Waikanai. Ko te ati awa ki Waikanai, or as we say, ko te ati awa ki whakarongotai. And their marae there is called whakarongotai, te marae. And the marae, and the mokopuna marae is one they put down at the karati here in Parapara Umu for the local people here and for another learning place, which is a cool thing. It's a cool thing to have that, and I've used that marae a couple of times for wānanga. I'll be keen to run some more, but you know, is there enough hours in the day? But just while I'm there, and while we think about our various marae, your marae back home, what sort of marae, I'm just going to go back a little bit further. Today we call them a marae, but I believe before they were known as the pā. But like that word karakia, it's become generic. But we talk about the marae, or talk about your pā back home, not the marae just outside where you do the speeches. That's the marae ātia. But have a look at it. In your mind's eye, visit back home where you're from, and have a look at your marae. But then now, in your mind's eye, visualize it as a pā. We talked about the pā harakeke, but the Māori pā of your ancestors. Think about your iwi, think about your hapu, think about the name of your whare nui or whare whakairo, think about the name of it, maybe it's an ancestor, maybe it's named after that. And all down the kōrero will talk about, Rochelle will talk about all the different ancestors that have contributed, all down that maihi, down those ringa. Everywhere, the pare, everywhere will tell a different story of a historical event of that marae and of that iwi. And who holds those stories? the people of the marae, the pā, the haukainga, those who reside there. And one day when you're lucky enough to go there and first of all thank them for looking after our marae so we could be where we need to be in the world, when we go back and thank them and say thank you very much, and then they might share a kōrero with you. Or more likely when I went up to take my boy back to Waikato, say they might hand me the lawnmower to go and mow the lawns at the Urupā, but it was the best lawn mowing I ever did. Took me a few days. Have you been to the Uriweras, you fella? But it was a labour of love. It was tino pai. I never wanted to mow the lawn so much as when I went to tidy up around my boys, my tipunas, the Urupā, tino pai, harahabi. Mr. Green. Okay, I reckon that's enough. Wrong ones. More tia. Yep. So if you're still listening, Rochelle and everyone, good sharing tonight, whānau. So our written or our knowledge is stored within, pepeha. Oh, you're just getting me going now. Pepeha. There's one. There's your pepeha. The sayings and the breath and the vibrations reverberating round from your ancestors, your pepeha. Hou. Whakataka te hau. Ka pai. Tuku, painting. Yep. Beautiful lana. Whare whakairo, whare nui, tuku, waiata, more tia. Lamenting and stories and derisive songs about that iwi and that iwi, but they're needed. And the historical events, it'll never change. What I mean is the stories will never change. They're true. And don't be whakamā. Sometimes the stories, they tell the facts of what happened there and what those tipuna did to my tipuna back then, but then how since then we've all become one, because that was the law of the land in those days. But it's tino pai, and those stories, Rochelle, and those carvings, they're not wrong. They're not like me, just make it up as you go. They're carved in there forever. And even when the internet goes down, they'll still be there. Ka pai koutou, mō tia. That could be a challenge matua for myself, to understand the stories of my own marae, te kotahitanga. Te mitinga Kiimai o te pai. Kia ora koutou. And you're right, Rāniera. And for those of you who share that thing that Rāniera is talking about, because if we can't get home, we can't get home. But just to help there, Rāniera, look, it took me 50 years. I know I'm trying to be 30 or 21, but it took me 50 years, or 40 odd, about 50, to finally go home to one of my marae. But when the time's right, it's amazing how things happen. And I'm not trying to be a sad guy, but when my boy died, he was born for one day. And when he died, I just didn't even know what I know. The wairua, I just knew I was taking him. That's where I was taking him, Rāniera. I just knew I was going there. I didn't know why or what. And I know it sort of makes sense that that's where I should have gone, but it's kind of a marae that I never ever got to go to. To tell the truth, I went there once when I was very young to bury my koro. I've never seen so many fellas come out of the bush with taiaha to take the tūpāpaku, and I was just a kid come up from Christchurch. Been to Holy Communion with mummy. And then I turn up at my koro's tangi. But I will never forget the mana, the aroha. I tried to have a little carry of my koro. I was only a kid, but it's like, well, you couldn't even get in there, bro. But years later, I got to go back there, and I buried my boy right next to him. And I did the best of the karakias that my koro used to pass around his ringa to. And it was so special, it was so cool. I want to share that with you, and I talk to you guys all about the wairua. Te wā me te wāhi i ngā taha e rua. And even though you might be far away from your marae, or your tipuna, or your kōwhaiwhai, and or even from the stories. In the wairua, when the time's right and when you have a quiet time, you go in the wairua, and that's in the spirit of it. And you visit your marae and you do your karakia, and you sing what songs you know, even if it's a later song now. But our tipuna, they'll love us no matter what, wherever we are. They know it's a matter of circumstances where we are today. Ka pai? And what we're doing here, Rāniere and koutou, is we're whakawhanaungatanga online. We're coming together and we're sharing our struggles and our difficulties. I've been waiting for someone to come on these channels and tell me to shut up and get it right, but in the meantime, till they do, we got each other. I got you, you got me, we got each other's back, and we understand how you feel. But yeah, when boy took me home on many levels. And there was a time where I kind of almost, to tell the truth, I told you when I was paralysed, I wanted to join him and a few others who had gone at that time. But if you wonder why I'm so happy at the moment, I kind of agreed to come home and live his life for him and share. Te Reo Māori ora. He didn't even get a chance. So yeah, that's us. That's us from now on, whānau, all of us, and sharing that Māori of our tipuna and those before us. Share it and use our language. I know everyone says it's going to be extinct soon, but we're all doing our bit, eh? Just do what we can. Man, you fellas, I'm kia ora Rāniere, kia ora Rochelle. Kei roto I te ngākau me tō hinengara tō tātou tipuna. That is right, Hayley. Yeah. And just a little bit, what we can each day. The other day I called my ones when I was doing Te Reo and got stuck. I felt them and took a photo. It's on my page. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, whānau. Whakawhitai. Mō te tiri. Kia ora. Thanksgiving. Kia ora. Lizzie, Izzy. Kia ora koutou. I reckon that's enough, you fellas, you stalkers, because I know you all got to go to mahi tomorrow, and I know I've got a few videos to get sorted. I didn't mean the videos to change, and now I've got some other people with me, but it's like our tipuna and like what's happening here. Things just, and like the wairua, it's perfect. It just continues to unfold. So, aroha mai, if it's changed and it doesn't feel right with you. I know it just started out with me, but if you think about it, I was behind one day and I turned up at class and I just thought I had half an idea like this. I went, I might just throw them in the deep end. But what it's done is given, put the reo, and you know, how can I say to you guys, ho mai kia hau e toru o ngā rākau kōwhai. So it's been good using the whānau or sharing with them. And been good for them because they don't know what I'm going to do. You know why? Because even I don't half the time. And they're just like, it's good. They don't know what I'm going to say. So I hope you're still getting something out of those videos and sharing with the whānau down there. Karen, Justin and Mikaere. Tino pai rātou, and there's a couple of others away. A whai Marion and Lindy. Ka pai and yeah. Tētahi atu, Leanne and Laurie, and all those that got us started down there. Ka whai, tino whai. Well, let's finish with our little waiata that we remember how last week we did Hoki hoki tonu mai, te wairua o te tau. Ki te awhi reinga, ki tēnei kirie. But like we talked about here tonight, ki te awhi reinga. But when you sing these songs, they go on to the other side, te awhi reinga. Hawaiki nui, Hawaiki ro, Hawaiki pau mau mau, ki te reinga. Ki te awhi reinga. They go on to awhi the other side, as we say in Māori. Ki te hono o ngā wairua, where the spirits gather. But in the same line it says, ki te awhirenga, ki tēnei kirie. See that? Te wā me te wāhi i ngā taha e rua, at one moment, kei te awhirenga, and at the same precise moment, ki tēnei kiri means here in the kiko kiko, and they're giving us a massage. In the second verse, ka pinea koe ahau, ka pinea koe au, ki te pine o te aroha. Can't see you in the physical now, so I'll transform you into a pin of love. I'll wear it over here. Ki te pine e kore nei, e kore nei, e kore hoatu, e kore nei. E waikura e. What's waikura? I don't know, whānau. They didn't have rusty cars back in those days, but it's a descriptive to describe rust. This pin will not rust. This love will not diminish. E waikura e. E waikura e. And I think I was all over the place singing the other song. But tonight we'll finish with that same waiata, just with a different tune. So when you hear it, you go, I know that waiata, but there's people have different tunes because it's a really cool waiata. Yeah, that's right. Kia ora rāniera. And so this week our waiata was just that. Ka pinea koe. There it is, whānau. Did you hear it? What's the kupu hāngu in there, rāniera? Did you just hear it? Our song this week, ka pinea koe. You know when you talked about hia, tia, ria, ngia, or the letter A? Ka pinea koe. Pine. Ka pinea koe. There it is, rāniera. There's the one for you. Woohoo! Ka pinea koe au. Ki te pine o te aroha. Ki te pine e kore nei e waikura e. Wai Māori, waikura. Tai timu, tai pari. Here's another one. Tai hoa, te haere. Kia mutu a kuriringi roi matae. What was that one? Waihotia, but what is this one? Taiho. Taihoa. Taiho, taiho, taihoa. Taihoa te haere. Don't go just yet. Whānau, you may be singing this to a loved one. Maybe this loved one is leaving. Maybe. But don't forget, I've heard them sing these songs anywhere. You can sing it at a birthday. It's how you sing it, how you say the whakatauki. It's how it is, how you portray it when you're wairua. Ka pinea koe au, ki te pine o te aroha, ki te pine e kore nei e waikura e. The tide ebbs and the tide flows. Tai timu, tai pari, up the cliffs, tai pari. Don't go yet. Tai hoa te haere, for we have not yet finished mourning over you. Kia mutu a kuriringi, roi matae. Ka pai whānau. That's us. We'll sing that waiata. Maybe I'll finish with tomorrow morning's karakia, just so we got a bit of a heads up. It's wiki tuawhetu. Just in case I'm running late in the morning, perhaps I'll chuck up the karakia tuawhetu. It's I think it's mihi nui kia io, and that's acknowledging our surroundings in this one. It's everything, but it's acknowledging like in the atua Māori. So it's acknowledging tāwhiri mātia, the oceans, the waterways. And I've called it our surroundings. I'll try and remember it as we go because I just catch myself off the cuff. We'll sing our waiata do that karakia, and I'll mihi atu kia koutou to have a pō Māori, have a peaceful night. Blimmin' how, I'm sorry I've taken up a lot of your time, but so grateful for all the feedback here. Tai hoa, yeah, tai hoa tia, ka pai, yep, that's right. Ka pai, it's amazing, eh, whānau? So you bring up a question, you think about it, provokes thought, we just carry on, and then it's answered a lot of those things for us tonight. So thank you for your aroha, for your time, consideration, for your whakaaro, for your reo maioha, your gift of te reo from the ancestors, the whakatau ki kiwaha. Thank you for it all. Ka pinea. Ka pinea koe au, ki te pine o te aroha, ki te pine e kore nei, e wai kura e. Tai timu tai pari, tai hoa te haere, kia mutu a kurere ngiroi mata e. Ka pinea. Ka pinea koe au, ki te pine o te aroha, ki te pine e kore nei e wai kura e. Tai timu tai pari, tai hoa te haere, kia mutu a kuriri ngiroi mata e. Kia mutu a kuriri ngiroi mata e. Karakia tua whetu. Our surroundings. Mihi nui kia io. Mihi nui kia io. Nāna te kore, nāna te pō. Nāna hoki te ao I whakatinana. Arā, ko rangi nui, e tui honei. Arā, ko papa tuanuku, e takoto ake nei. Kātahi, ka puta, arā ua tamariki nui tonu. Arā, ko tāne māhuta, hut. Ko tangaroa, hut. Ko tāwhiri mātia, ko rongo, ko haumea tiki tiki, ko rua umogo, ko tū mātauenga. Hut! Tokona arangi nui ki ronga, a papa tuanuku ki raro, ka puta, te pai au me te ao marama. He rongo, whakairia ki runga kia tīna, tīna, haumie, huie, taiki e. Ka pai whānau, that's our karakia for next week to support our mahi for the Kiimai 5. Don't wait up because I might be some time, but I'll get there. I wish I had a good receptionist and Ropatha, put the kettle on, I'm coming round for a cup of tea and have a catch up. Thank you all. Hui e, taiki e, pō Māori e, rani e to go to work and smash out a good week for you and your whānau. Lana, koutou, miraka te kau, milk the cows and teach them Te Reo Māori. Be the only Australian cows speaking Māori. Ka pai koutou. It's sad because all this kōrero you wrote, I think in the chat it eventually disappears, but if I've missed anyone, aroha mai. Thanks for what you gave tonight, whānau. Gee, it wasn't supposed to take nearly 2 hours, but it just did. I'll try and talk faster next week, and I'll try and stay on track. Give me some tips. You guys can send me, I don't know if you can keep writing on there, but if you can, yeah. Any feedback's good, bad or indifferent. But apart from that, Pōmari e koutou. Have a good night. And Polly put the kettle on. Pōmari e koutou. Yeah. You wait, rōwhata. Ka kite. You sure? Ka whai. Aroha nui koutou.